so excited we have Gaines and Wagoner here, and you are going to love the show. I am a big fan, so I'm very excited myself. So we have been having live music in this room every night, or every Friday night, not every night, for 53 years. Yeah, so thank you for being part of that tradition. This is a wonderful space for music.
That's great. Yeah.
It is a listening room, so we like to ask everybody to listen and maybe refrain from having conversation during the performances. And if you could please turn your cell phones off. That's also a good thing because it's kind of small and it's very quiet in here. So everybody knows it's you when it goes off, and it's very embarrassing. It's happened to me. So yes, if you could please turn your cell phones off, that would be amazing. We also are live streaming, so we can say hi to the live stream audience. Thank you for tuning in out in the internet world. So yeah, we're going to get started here. Welcome to Gaines and Wagoner.
Caught me with my tea. I'm going, Well, thank you for coming out tonight. We're really, really glad to be here. And Mary, just remember, Mary Gaines, Chris Wagoner, Merry Christmas. Okay, it's coming. It's coming for us all. That's right. So we're going to start the night with a little song about death. Just get that out of the way right away, and all uphill from here, I guess, or downhill, whichever you prefer. Anyone allergic to stringed instruments at all? No? Especially you guys in the front. You're okay with that? Okay. Let me test you. You're still here? Okay, awesome. Key of D minor. Here we go. And by the way, everything is a sing-along if you know the words. All right? I got it. It was down in old Joe's barroom on the corner by the square. All the drinks were being served as usual, and the usual crowd was there. Oh, an upstep old Joe man, and his eyes, they were bloodshot red, as he poured himself one big old shot of whiskey. But these were the words he said. Well, I went down to St. James Infirmary just to see my baby there, stretched out on a big white table, so smooth, so cold, so fair. Well, let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She may search this whole wide world over, and she'll never find a man like me. There was 7 women going out to the graveyard, but only 6 of them was coming back. my story. Pour me one more shot of booze. And if anyone comes asking about me, well, tell them I've got the St. James Infirmary blues.
Thanks.
True story, I think. It might be.
So that's a batwing mandolin.
Oh. It's because of this little feature here that will actually cut your wrist right open if you're not careful. So it's nice. I don't do rock climbing or anything like that. I like to live dangerously by playing this instrument because I never know when might be my last moment, actually. I don't know. We like playing a lot of vintage jazz. We met, well, actually, this is our 35th wedding anniversary, and we thought we'd come and play for you guys. We met at the UW-Madison. We were music majors there in the symphony, and we were playing jazz all the time. We were studying with a jazz bass player, Richard Davis, there, and but our first love was really kind of playing vintage jazz and blues and stuff like this. So we're going to do quite a bit of that for you here tonight, mixed with some other stuff. But this is an old Louis Jordan tune, and it's got a shout chorus, I think. Right.
Most of our anniversaries have taken place on a stage. She's my baby, I love her just the same. Crazy about that woman, 'cause Caledonia is her name.
There it is. Caledonia! That was it. Caledonia, what makes your big head so hard?
Hey, I love you just the same. Crazy about that woman, 'cause Caledonia is her name.
that just I just tuned this last week. I don't get it. Okay. That's a musician joke, I think. Oh yeah, let's do this. We're gonna stick it in the jazz vein a little. We played at a place, lovely little place, a listening room in Madison last night called the North Street Cafe, North Street Cabaret. And behind us were some pictures of people like
Charlie Mingus.
Charlie Mingus and Thelonious Monk.
Yeah.
Looking over at us, yeah. That's
And we played a
inspiring.
Monk Thune tune,
Yeah.
and then we played a Mingus tune.
And this is
And I had no idea that he was in a picture right behind me.
staring at you.
A little unnerving.
These are the words to the song. And it's true, we're married, so we do sit around. People think we sit around all day and do this and just play weird stuff at each other. And you can think that. You should
That's
just
more
keep
what we
thinking
do in the car, actually.
Yeah. One of our games, if we're listening to the radio, is trying to sing the very worst note. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's the worst note that you could sing with that right there?
So with the last one, it would have been. Yeah, I think that's good. That was plenty bad.
Well, being the fantastic business people that we are, we actually, those are all the CDs that we actually have left. Period. They're right there. We have 5 CDs. And but this is on a previous recording that is not available anymore. It's one of the first tunes that we played together that Mary wrote.
Well, I wrote part of it.
She wrote part of it, and I added a little bit to it.
Chris kind of jazzed it up a little more. This is about before we met. It was about a fictitious guy, but that's why Chris wrote some on it, because he thought it was, oh yeah, that's what he said. Sure it is. But it's called Remember Me. Feeling down, so I wrote this song for you. Feeling down, but don't let that make you blue. And as you go, you may not remember me. Feeling down, so I wrote this song for you.
Remember New Orleans? It was in the spring of the year. We were in love, or so I thought. We called it the sights and the sounds. We were a pair inseparable until that fateful autumn afternoon when I discovered the note upon your dresser, my dear. And now here I sit in this little bistro sipping cappuccino, longing again for the sweet sound of your breath in my ear. These tears will fall and I'll find myself again. I'm so blue. So I wrote this song for you. So I thought we'd call it the sights and the sounds. We were a pair inseparable. Down, but don't let that make you blue. The note upon your dresser, my dear. And now here I sit in this little bistro sipping cappuccino. You may not remember me. Feeling down. So I wrote this song for you. Find myself again. I'm so blue. New Orleans. So I wrote this song for you. Thanks. So what we're gonna do, and we're gonna blow it out a little bit. We gotta get the tempo going up here. I like the sound of the stage. This is great. I want one of these.
Oh, boy.
Well, we did play here, actually. When was it? It was during the pandemic. Online, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So y'all got to see our incredibly messy living room, I think. If you were lucky enough to be on that.
Well, now we can do it in the dining room since we cleaned that up.
Yeah, Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. Your confection, goodness knows, my honeysuckle rose. Oh, when I'm passing by, flowers drew inside, and I know the reason why. Well, your confection, goodness knows, my honeysuckle rose. Well, don't buy sugar, you just touch my cup. You're so sweet, baby. You're so sweet when you stir it up. Say, when I take a sip from a daily man, that honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, my honeysuckle. And I know the reason why. Well, your confection, goodness knows, my honeysuckle roll. Well, don't buy sugar, you just got my gum. You're so sweet, baby. You're so sweet when you stir it up. Say, when I take a sip from Taylor, man, that honey fella drips. Your confection, goodness knows, my honeysuckle roll. Thank you. Oh, that felt good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever feel the need to just, so you're walking down the street and you just gotta go, just trying to do something? You know, people stepping away
I
from
think
you.
most people don't actually do
Okay,
it.
okay,
but
maybe it's just in your
maybe
mind.
it's a feeling,
Oh, okay.
but
I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, it's high. Oh, I know what time it is. I know it. You haven't heard this lovely lady sing yet.
I don't know
Mary
what you mean.
Gaines.
look over there. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama, she's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning, there's a nothing that can harm you. With daddy and mama standing by. Oh, summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama, she's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With daddy and mama standing by. Summertime nothing can harm you. Thank you.
This is my new toy, by the way. If you didn't notice, it's very low. I had to clear that with Mary. She's the low string player in the house, and so.
You know, the only thing that ticks me off about that violin is
Yeah.
that it was so cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Everything that was done to it and the price of the thing itself. I play this and nothing is cheap. That's why I don't have any pedals. He can afford pedals because his stuff is cheap.
I'm not sorry. Here we go. That's the equivalent, tearing your hairs off the bow is the equivalent of rock and roll guitar players flicking their picks out into the audience. You know, we have nothing about this that is cool. We're trying to be, you know, we gave up long ago. Anybody salsa? Yeah. Oui. Yesterday, days I knew as happy, sweet sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Well, then gay youth was mine, truth was mine, joyous, free, and flame, and life forsooth. Sad am I, glad am I, for today I'm dreaming of yesterday, yesterday. Yesterdays, yesterdays, happy, sweet sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Then gay youth was mine, truth was mine. Joyous, free, and flaming life forsooth was mine. Sad am I, glad am I, Yesterdays, yesterdays, yesterdays. That goes out to Barbara Eden, I think. Barbara Eden, I think she's still with us, I believe, right?
Correct. So
Yeah?
he lives up near here, but
Are you serious?
like the North Shore.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
I did not know that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have at least, I think maybe one more song for you here this set.
Depending on how long we play it.
Yeah. Boy, that was unceremonious, wasn't it? I guess this is a $3,000 ukulele here. So let me get this out here. I got it. Any ukulele players in the audience? Any? You're lying. You're lying.
We know there are closet ukuleleists.
I mean, we understand. You know, it's like not the sexiest instrument in the world. It actually is a. It's kind of been making a comeback for a
The
long
last
time.
10 years
For
at
the
least.
100 years.
15, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the most powerful instrument in the world because other than the flute, it's one of the smallest things you can carry with you anywhere. Or the harmonica. But this one plays chords. So.
Good friend of ours, Cedric Betche. Good friend, I can never pronounce his last name, but he's a tall French guy, and he sings in French and also in English, and I just recorded an LP with he and a drummer. They call themselves 3 Hours, but they'll be making their rounds here. If you go to Folk Alliance Regional Midwest in Lisle in October, you will probably meet Cedric. But he plays slack key guitar brilliantly and ukulele, and he's a wonderful, wonderful guy. This is a tune by one of our favorite songwriters. We play several by Harry Nilsson, who is right. He didn't hardly perform. I guess he had terrible stage fright, and he hardly ever performed out. And he had one of the most beautiful voices of that whole era, right? And it was really saying something when when the Beatles, the Beatles' favorite songwriter and performer was Harry Nilsson. You know, that's really saying something. You'll know the second half of this, probably. And you can pucker trumpet along with me if you want to. Are you sleeping? Can you hear me? Do you know if I am by your side? Does it matter if you hear me? When the morning comes, I'll be right by your side. And in the morning when I wake up, she may be telling me goodbye. La 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 la. And in the evening, if we make up, I'm wondering why, yeah, yeah, I'm wondering why, yeah, 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 yeah. There was a time, oh what a time.
There was a time when you were mine. There was a time we had a time. There was a time, oh what a time. There was a time when you were mine. And in the evening, if we go out, nighttime may find us at the show. La 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 la. Or we may decide to stay inside. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Whoa 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 la 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 dee dee doo ba 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 Are you sleeping? Can you hear me? Do you know if I am by your side? Does it matter if you hear me? When the morning comes, I'll be right by your side. Mary Gaines on the
I told you they were fantastic. So thank you so much. We're going to take about a 10 or 15-minute break before we have another set from Chris and Mary. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. And there are 6 CDs up for grabs. So please make sure you come and say hello. And if there's a mailing list you can sign up for, all these good things. And we'll see you back in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming.
CDs are $10 a piece or 2 for $20. No, it's a regular guitar. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, we're going to get started again. And while you're finishing up getting your snacks and getting back to your seats, I'm going to talk about a couple things that are coming up. Here at the Coffee House, we have sing-arounds on the first and third Saturdays of every month. We also have a country western jam on the fourth Saturday. We have a song circle on the second Tuesday of the month from 7 to 9. So those are all really fun, great community events in this very room where you can bring your guitar, you can bring a song you're working on, you can bring any other instrument you want, you can bring yourself, and it's just a really great thing. So check those out. At the end of the month, next month, November 2nd, we're going to have another barn dance, so that's very exciting. St. Tim's this weekend, October 12th, Jim and Susie Malcolm are going to be at St. Tim's. Next week, Friday night, we have Karen Oliver, and the week after that, we have Steve Madewell. So we have a lot of great music coming up in the coming weeks. There's flyers on your table that you can check out. On the back, there's a larger calendar. And then we have out in the hallway a whole bunch of flyers for all the different local venues. So please be sure to check that out before you leave. But now, we have another set with Chris and Mary. Thank you.
Thank you. It's the instrument.
I don't know. I don't know. If you can't tell, that's good. That's where we want you, right there. Just a little off balance. Sure. Thanks to Jennifer and Joel for helping to keep this going, and all the volunteers for so many years. How many years? 53. Oh my goodness. We just love rooms like this. Is so important. They're incredibly important, and they're about community, and you guys make this happen. And that's why we come. It's our favorite place to play these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we got to get you in the mood because it's what's coming up right around the corner, right? Yeah. I mean, we're in our
the next
costumes.
holiday?
The next holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Sorry. Just trying to do my part. Jenny Bieneman and Robin Bieneman are in the back of the room. Jenny has a new book of haiku coming out, right? That's right. Yay. Yeah.
yay, can't wait to read that.
So, this is not haiku. Actually, if haiku can be can it be 28 lines with random numbers of syllables? No? That's okay. Okay. Thank you. This is my. I wrote this, but it's I think it's a kind of an ode to Shel Silverstein, is what it ended up being. Do you think that you could try to be more like you and less like me? We're both caught up in the middle, you see, with me more like you and you more like me. So no one noticed when at 3:45 you shuttered the windows and locked all the doors. No one heard the muffled screams and shouts, the thumps and crashes and things thrown about. And no one cared when at 5:30 you sauntered forth, most clearly alive. In fact, as hale and hearty as one could be, with the single strange twist that now you were me. Where the old me is now is anyone's guess. It's especially a mystery to me, I guess. Did I go out with the trash or up the chimney like smoke? Am I still hanging in the air like an unspoken joke? People certainly don't seem to mind the new me. In truth, they're much more inclined to invite me to parties or just out for tea, this new you that looks exactly like me. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'm just biding my time. And the occasion will come again, you know it's true, and I'll be more like me and less like you. This is on our CD, this one here. It's a gross miscalculation to say that I'm insane, and I'm not superstitious about a broken window pane. So I hold my breath till town will do it all again. It's Halloween. While a bloody pendulum swings, don't know if I'm up or down. It's the wildest of dreams now that you are back in town. So I hold my breath till town will do it all again. It's Halloween. Oh, the ghosts of Canterbury and the hounds of Baskerville ain't got nothing on you, honey, when you move in for the key. While the wind is wildly howling, in the night the spirit's prowling, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. Out of nowhere, phantoms peering from the mist of faces leering. Halloween. It's Halloween. From my bed, I'm fearful leaping. From the shadows, ghouls are creeping. Halloween. It's Halloween. So child, be wary when you're sleeping. Undead souls are grimly reaping. Halloween is Halloween. What's floating in your drink, dear? Is that an olive or an eye? Is it queer to think this way, dear? Should I laugh or should I cry? Though it started innocently, it came upon me rather gently. You could say that I've gone quite insane. Now, despite all my best wishes, from now on I'm superstitious. Black cat's ladders running round my brain. So I'll hold my breath till town will do it all again. It's Halloween. Yes, I hold my breath till town will do it all again. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
I cannot look at him when he's doing that song.
Ta-da! I discovered this. This is a nice thing. Well, it's unfortunate for her because she's a harder sleeper than I am. But I discovered that, the violin, had I known early on, I think what turned me on to this is you can make all kinds of weird sounds with it. That was really turning me on to it. But I discovered the air horn. That's good for waking up recalcitrant wives. Just.
And the fire department.
See, you want to play fiddle now too, don't you? I mean, most people. Oh no, that's the deal right there. That's the stuff that legends are made of. Yeah.
Although, this guy, I don't know what anniversary it was, but he leaned over me one morning and said, "Hey, Mary." And I said, "What?" "I painted the television." I said, "What color?" And he said, "Purple and green." Okay. That's what our marriage has been like. Oh, yeah, he did. And a pair of wingtips. That was in the 90s.
That's a good introduction to the song. It has nothing to do with that. By the way, those CDs, if you're listening online, you can go, if you just go to gainesandwagoner.com, you can stream the audio, you can purchase single tracks, you can purchase the album there.
I'm Gaines, and he's Wagoner. Wagoner.
Like
Wagoneer.
Porter.
Was the less E's.
So this is a little tune of ours. It's autobiographical.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called Lazy. Don't wanna do it, just wanna sit here instead. If you can deal with the guilt, it can be good for your head. Don't wanna do it, just need a little time off to be all by myself with just my couch and my thoughts. You see, my natural inclination leads to constant meditation, and without one hesitation I can say that I much prefer hibernation to perennial migration. If I were a goose, I'd surely take a plane. They call me lazy, lazy, and I'd have to agree. They call me lazy, lazy, oh, but what's that to me? Can't you see that I don't deserve getting beat up for just wanting to put my feet up? So please excuse me kindly when I say I'd rather sleep the day away, 'cause the night's my time to play. Gets my juices flowing and soothes my insanity. Call me lazy, lazy, and I'd have to agree. They call me lazy, lazy, all the climb's just too steep. Why can't you just let me sleep? Another hour, another day, they heard old Rip Van Winkle say, as he set his alarm to go off precisely at 3. Now there old Rip will lay, my friends, until the judgment day. You see, I know, because just like me, they call me lazy, lazy. They call me lazy, lazy. They call me lazy, lazy. They call me lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. Well, we knew, like I knew we were a couple when the first car that I bought on my own, I was a little Mazda GLC.
You weren't alone, I was with
And
you.
she was along with me, and she looked at me and she said, "Will my cello fit in there?" And then I knew it was serious. Uh-oh. I said, well, okay. Here we go.
You can't buy a car unless my cello fits in there. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we? Oh. Should we do that?
Yeah, what the heck?
Okay. The highly recommended. Yeah, okay.
What
let's do
the
it.
heck?
This is a Fats Waller tune that we love to do. And we'll do a little more rootsy stuff too this set, but here's definitely another lovely old jazz tune. misbehaving all by myself. Ain't misbehaving, yes, I'm happy on a shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you and you and you over there. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you that I'm dreaming of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere, why should I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Don't go out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere, why should I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't go out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love. Ain't misbehaving, yes, I'm saving my love. Ain't misbehaving, yeah, I'm saving my love for you. That's Waller. Oh, keep that on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another great tune by Mr. Harry Nilsson. Suddenly, the strangest things are happening. I hope it's not the last time. Had a drink or two an hour or so ago, it made me think of you. Now I know it's not the last time. Flying high up in the sky, I wonder why. I think I'm gonna fall. There I go again, I'm up again, there I go again. I hope this isn't all. La da da da. La 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 da. La la. La 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 da. La. Flying high up in the sky, I wonder why I have to have another point of view to see me through. Now I think I'm gonna fall. I hope this isn't all. And on top of that, I hope it's not the last time. Hey. But as long as we're up here,
we might as well stay in sweet harmony. La da da da. Flying high up in the sky, I wonder why I have to have another point of view to see me through. And now I think I'm gonna fall. I hope this isn't all. And on top of that, I hope it's not the last time. Thanks.
Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness.
Oops.
We have a huge list of songs that we wish we'd written. Don't we all? How many musicians out in the audience? How many musicians? Professional or otherwise, just that you play music. Yay, awesome.
Oh,
Love it.
good.
Love it.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about? Okay.
A lot of things, honey.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Woo. Yes. That was Harry Nilsson. Harry Nilsson also, yeah. Yeah, he had a way. He had a way with words for sure. Well, this tune is this is a good one for Halloween too. This is actually about an impersonator. It's about chickens in a hen house, but that's actually it's the fox. The fox is in the hen house pretending to be a chicken. Do you know what song I'm talking about? Anybody? No. No. Really don't. Yeah.
I don't know that they're known for their PhD qualities, but
They're very talkative, though.
They are
Anybody
funny.
have chickens? Anybody? No? Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. It's kind of a thing in Madison now. Several years ago, on the east side of Madison, you could have like 3 chickens or 4 chickens or
Yeah.
something like that.
we rehearsed in the backyard with a friend of ours like once a week, and there were chickens 2 doors over, and we'd hear them like, you know what they sound like when they lay an egg, don't you? So that's kind of interesting.
You having eggs for lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we met some chickens. We were playing a wedding, and we went to it was at a barn. It was out in the country, and we thought we'd check it out. It wasn't too far from where we live, and so we'll go check it out. And we walked up, and there were chickens in the barnyard there. Go figure. And so Mary, she walks up there, and this is her first mistake. You know, they look pretty calm. You know, chickens. They don't look like they got a lot going on. And Mary, she goes up and she's like,
Pop.
and then they all turn to her at once. Yeah.
He just wouldn't shut up. And you know, I got to tell you, I did not know that chickens had red eyes.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Direct-
devil angels or
Yeah.
something. All the white feathers and
Direct
the red
descendants
eyes.
from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. They're just tiny dinosaurs.
I also called the police on the turkey once in our backyard.
She thought it was someone's pet turkey that had gotten out, right?
No, I thought like a truck had tipped over because
okay.
it wasn't one, it was actually a whole herd,
I think
flock.
and you told your dad, who lives out in the country, like, Mary, those are wild turkeys. They walk around.
They don't live in Sun Prairie.
No, that's true.
But I called the police and they said, well, are they white or black? And I'm like, no, they're brown. They didn't know anything about chickens either. Or turkeys. Yeah, I was really surprised. Aren't the police supposed to know that kind of stuff?
You do?
You do?
Just wandering around?
They're over at Cantigny.
Ah.
Oh.
And there's some local here too. They're over on the west side.
Nice.
Oh, man. They're just everywhere.
Well, don't name them, and certainly don't talk to them, because they're anything like chickens, you're just, there goes your day. There it is right there. So this is a tune about a fox in a hen house. Fox interpreted. That's where we're going. That's right. You were hoping that I'd forgotten.
I have.
Unfortunately, no. One night Farmer Brown was taking the air, locked up the barn with the greatest of care. Oh, out in the hen house something stirred when I hollered, "Who there?" This is what he heard. There ain't nobody here but his chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Can you point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off in the hay? There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. You're stomping around, you're shaking the ground, you're kicking up an awful dust. We chickens trying to sleep when you butt in and hobble, hobble, hobble off. It's a sin. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, we got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig, worms to scratch. Oh, it takes a lot of sitting, getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. And can you point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off in the hay? You're on your own. Yep. Straight from the chicken's mouth, people. It's a hard language to learn. Oh, tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, we got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig and worms to scratch. Oh, it takes a lot of sitting, getting chicks to hatch. Hey, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. And can you point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay? Hey, boss man, well, it's easy pickings. Ain't nobody here but us chicken. Another true story, just telling it like it is. Right.
And you know, if you ever get a microphone in front of your face and you're really nervous, just start clucking. Yeah.
Go. We give
And
you
then it
permission.
completely, breaks you in half somehow. I don't know.
Well, from the ridiculous to the sublime, hopefully. This is a tune we learned from off a Ry Cooder album. It's an old spiritual. And just say that the African American community, music as we know it in the United States wouldn't be the same. We wouldn't have pop music. We wouldn't have, right? I mean, blues, jazz, sacred music, it's all a continuum. And so we owe very much everything, actually, for American music. The European music is part of it, too, you know? But
It's all mixed together.
absolutely.
Hello.
Hello? Jesus on that main line, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on that main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on that main line, tell him what you want. You just call him up, tell him what you want. Well, line ain't never busy. Well, tell him what you want. Oh, line ain't never busy. Tell him what you want. Line ain't never busy. Tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. If you're sick and you wanna get well, tell him what you want. Oh, if you're sick and you wanna get well, tell him what you want. If you're sick and you wanna get well, tell him what you want. You just call him up, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on that main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. Nice singing. Well, we have another tune for you. Can we play another tune? All right. Warning. Was that enough warning? And we're done now. Bye. No. Well, it's been lovely playing for you all. We do have more songs, actually, but we have to do it sometime.
You're going to tune that, right?
I thought I tuned this before.
Hell.
But this tune, this little funky little instrument, it is a mandolin, if you were wondering. It's some form of a mandolin. And
It's Batwing number 2.
It's called a batwing. Oh, yeah, you guys, we introduced that
Yeah,
before.
we went, covered.
But this playing, so this is the last tune on our EP. We had a lot of fun recording this at our friend Wendy Schneider's studio. Wendy is a filmmaker and a musician. She's owned a place called Coney Island Studios in Madison for many years. But right now, she actually wrote and directed a wonderful film about Smart Studios, which is an iconic studio in Madison. Our friend Butch Vig started that, and he went on. He recorded Nirvana and all the
Steve
Smashing
Marker
Pumpkins and all that. So
all these
he got really big. But that's
garbage,
so
yeah.
Smart Studios garbage, yeah. Smart Studios story. But her most recent thing, she filmed. It's called Angels of Dirt. It's about a young female dirt bike racer and dirt bike racing in Wisconsin. I had no idea. And the tragedy is this young girl. She just turned pro and she was in an accident and died on the track. And they had become friends, but so it becomes a different kind of movie at that. But we kind of went through this. I played on the soundtrack, and she's taking this all over. She was just in London, but if you get a chance to see this, it's called Angels of Dirt. It's very interesting.
It's very unexpected.
Very unexpected. But we recorded this at Wendy's because we wanted her sensibility, because she's kind of a punker, and we're really not, But her studio is like the old school, like in Muscle Shoals, or like if you go to Memphis, Sun Studios. Thank you. Someone shouted out their mental telepathy. Said, Sun Studios, thank you. But Sun Studios is amazing. You go there, and Jerry Lee Lewis recorded this. His cigarette burns are on the piano keys right there, and Elvis looked in the booth from right here.
Yeah.
But it's just one big room, right? Not like a modern studio at all. One big room, and so they got the great sounds by moving the microphone around and capturing the sound where it was.
Different parts of the room.
And just great performances. I mean, you got to play it. You got to play it right now.
Yeah.
You don't get to overdub it very much. But so we had fun recording this when we were stomping on boards and clapping and doing all kinds of. Say, what does it sound if I hit this thing with a salad tong? I don't know. Let's try that. But the shout out really, it goes to a blues mandolin player by the name of Yank Rachel. If you have, definitely check out. Yank Rachel was he came up in the South and played with a lot of the great old fingerstyle blues players, and so he tuned his mandolins low, really like this, and he used to play one like this. I'm going to take my bass way down, almost out. There.
That's better.
That's much better.
Thank you.
And someone at some point gave him one of these models, and then he played these almost exclusively. He moved to Chicago and played. He's known as a Chicago blues guy. So yeah, he's a Chicago guy. Yank Rachel. I think he wrote Diving Duck Blues, very famous blues tune. But this was kind of his sound, just kind of scrappy. But we learned this off a Mose Allison record, another great old blues player. Parchment Farm. Well, I'm sitting down here on Parchment Farm. Well, I'm sitting down here on Parchment Farm. Ain't never done no man no harm. On Parchment Farm. Well, I'm sitting down here on number 9. Well, I'm sitting down here on number 9. Well, I'm sitting down here on number 9. All I ever did was drink my wine. Drink my wine. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Let's hear it for Gaines and Wagner. Wonderful. And while we're applauding for everybody, let's applaud for our volunteers, because this is an all-volunteer operation. We had Debbie helping on the counter. Joel was helping on the sound. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of the Two-Way Street Coffee House without an encore. Do you happen to maybe have one more song that you could play for us this evening?
We'll make something up. No, here.
Gaines and Wagner, everybody.
Oh, it's been really lovely playing for you guys. Sorry I yelled at you on that last song. Just feeling it. So this is a sing-along. We keep kind of joking about that, but you'll get it. I'll just point at you. That'll be your cue. No, you don't get a rehearsal or anything. Key is C. Starts with a C demented chord.
Ba-da.
Pack up all my cares and woes. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Where sugar's sweet and so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Will make my bed a light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. cares and woes. Here I go singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Well, sugar's sweet and so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Will make my bed a light to light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, blackbird, blackbird. Bye-bye. You guys
Thanks,
did
you
great.
guys.
No rehearsal. You nailed it. Thanks for coming out. We hope to see you again soon. Thanks for supporting the Coffee House.
Yes, thank you.